Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to Learn with Mustafa YouTube channel. So in our previous session we have discussed about prime numbers, relatively prime numbers, twin prime numbers, co-prime numbers, what are the factors and what are the proper factors, what are improper factors, how proper factors are important and how improper factors are important. Then we have discussed about the perfect number. So we have discussed in perfect number. So whenever we have any number, and we know that any number has two type of factor. One is your proper factor and another is improper factor. So whenever any number have proper factors, the number itself is called the improper factor, and all the other numbers which divide that particular number are called the proper factors. So whenever any number's proper factors sum is equal to number itself or the improper factor, then the number is called perfect number. So we have already discussed so many type of perfect number. So one digit perfect number we has only one, that is 6. Two digit perfect number we have 28. Three digit perfect number we have 496, and four digit perfect number we have 1828. We don't have any five digit perfect number, six digit perfect number and seven digit perfect number. So their frequency is very low. There is very low frequency of perfect number. So there are few perfect number in our number system. So today we are going to discuss about the abundant number and deficit number. So these two numbers are also dependent on the sum of proper factors. So we will discuss in detail what are abundant number and what are deficit number, and we will do lots of previous year's question related to abundant number and deficit numbers. So if you are new at this YouTube channel, please subscribe the channel, please like the channel, and share the channel, share this video, like the video and share this video to your friends, family members and all school going children also, because this session is also important for them. So now we are going to discuss about what are abundant numbers. So we have discussed about the perfect numbers. So what are the perfect number? So any number's proper factor sum is equal to number itself, then the number is called perfect number. Now what are abundant numbers? Abundant number, when all the numbers whose proper factor sum is greater than the number, then numbers are called abundant number. When the sum of all proper factor is greater than the number, then numbers are called abundant number. So in our previous session we have discussed about when the sum of all proper factors is equal to number itself, then number is called perfect number. But when we have any number and its proper factor sum is just greater than the number, then the number is called abundant number. For example, we have so many abundant number, their frequency is much greater than the frequency of perfect number. Now next number we have deficit number. So perfect number, deficit number, abundant number. So what was the perfect number? Any number whose proper factor sum is equal to number itself, then the number is called perfect number. When the sum of all the factors, all proper factors is greater than the number, then number is called abundant number. When we have any number and its proper factor sum is less than the number, then the number is called deficit number or toti sankhya. In Hindi it's called toti sankhya. All the numbers whose proper factor sum is less than the number, then the numbers are called deficit numbers. We have already discussed that factor of 1. So 1 has only one factor, and which is improper factor, as number itself is the improper factors. So 1 has only one factor and it is improper factor. 2 has two factor. Actually you know that 2 is a prime number and 2 has only two factor, 1 and 2. So 1 is the proper factor. 1 is the proper factor of 2 and 2 is the improper factor of 2, and the sum of the proper factor is 1, not is equal to 2. That's why this 2 is also a deficit number. 1 is also a deficit number. Next number we have 3. 3 is also a deficit number because it has only one improper factor, which is 1, and the sum of the improper factor is also less than the number 3. So 3 is also a deficit number. Then we have 4, and 4 has three factor, 1, 2 and 4. So 1 and 2 are the proper factor of 4, and 4 itself is the improper factor. So the sum of all the proper factor of 4 is equal to 3. That's why 4 is also a deficit number. Now we have 5. 5 is also a prime number, and you can say that all the prime numbers are deficit number because they has 1 as the proper factor only. So they has only one factor, one proper factor and one improper factor. So 1 is 1 itself is the proper factor, and the number itself is improper factor. So 5, as we know that 5 is a prime number, it has only two factors, 1 and 5. So 1 is the proper factor and 5 is the improper factor. So the sum of its proper factor is equal to 1. That's why 5 is also a deficit number. So we have discussed about the 6. 6 is a perfect number. 6 is a perfect number, as we know that 6 has 4 factors, and these three 1, 2 and 3, these are the proper factor of 2, and their sum is equal to number itself is equal to 6. That's why 6 is the perfect number, and it is the smallest perfect number. 6 is the smallest perfect number. 6 is the only one digit perfect number. We have discussed these all factors from 1 to 50 in our previous session, so I will not discuss here these factors. You can watch our previous session of prime numbers, in which I have explained all the factors of all the numbers from 1 to 50. You can watch that session. So in this particular session, we are going to discuss about more. We will do some question related to deficit number and some question related to abundant number. Now next question we have question number 190. Question is saying that which of the following is an abundant number. So we have already discussed about 6. 6 is the perfect number, as the 6 has 4 factor, 1, 2, 3 and 6, and these are its proper factor, 1 plus 2 plus 3, and the sum of proper factor is equal to number itself. That's why it's a perfect number. 4 is a deficit number, has 3 factor, 1, 2 and 4, and 1 and 2 are its proper factor. So the sum of proper factor is only 3. That's why this is the deficit number. 8. Now 8 we have, 8 also has 4 factor, 1, 2, 4 and 8. And 1, 2, 4 are its proper factor. These are its proper factor. And sum of the proper factor is just 7 only, and 7 is less than 8. That's why this 8 is also a deficit number. So in our number system, the frequency of deficit number is much greater than the frequency of abundant number and the frequency of perfect number. The frequency of perfect number is very less. It's less than the frequency of abundant number and also deficit number. So which type of number we has more? In our number system, the deficit number, the frequency of deficit number is greater than the frequency of perfect number and abundant number. Now we have 12. So the factor of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. And these 5 are the proper factors. These 5 are the proper factors of 12. And if you take the sum of these factors, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6, so this will give you 16. The proper factor sum of 12 is 16. That's why 12 is the smallest abundant number. 12 is the smallest abundant number. So this is 6 is perfect number. This is deficit number, but this is your abundant number. Next question we have. Which of the following is an abundant number? So 9, the factors are 9, 1, 3 and 9. The sum of the proper factor is only 4. That's why the 9 is a deficit number. 9 is a deficit number. This 9 is deficit number. And this 10, the factor of 10, 1, 2, 5 and 10. The sum of proper factor is only 8. That's why this 10 is also a deficit number. But 11 is also a deficit number. Actually it's a prime number, and you know that prime number has only two factors, 1 and number itself. So the sum of proper factors of 11 is only 1. That's why this is also the deficit number. And we have already discussed that all the prime numbers are deficit number only. All the prime numbers are deficit number, and the frequency of deficit number is much greater than the frequency of abundant number and the frequency of perfect number. Next question we have. So the right answer of this question number 119 is none. Next question we have. Question number 192. Which of the following is an abundant number? So we have already discussed. Hi Ishita, good afternoon. So which of the following is an abundant number? I have already discussed that when the sum of all the proper factors of any number is equal to the number itself, then the number is called abundant number. When the sum of all the proper factor of any number is equal to number itself, then the number is called perfect number. When the sum is I will explain again. Any number has two type of factor. One is your proper factors and second one improper factors. We have discussed in our previous session also. Now I will explain again. So any number has proper factor and improper factors. Right, for example, you can take any number. For example, we are taking here 12. We are just taking 12. So the factors of 12 are, what are the factors of 12? All the numbers which can completely divide this 12 are called the factors of 12. So 12, the factors of 12 are 1, 2 is also a factor of 12, 3 is also the factor of 12, 4 is also the factor of 12, and 6 is the factor of 12, and 12 is also the factor of 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 factor of 12, and these 4, the number itself is called the improper factor. So the improper factor of 12 is only 12. So any number has only one improper factor. Now these are the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. These are the proper factors of 12. So the proper factors of 12 are 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and plus 6. And if you take the sum of these proper factors, the sum would be 6 plus 4, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. The sum of all the proper factor is greater than the number. Then the number is called abundant number. So you can see here this 12 is an abundant number. Why this abundant number? Because the sum of all the proper factors is greater than the number. That's why this 12 is an abundant number. Now 18 is also an abundant number. Why 18 is an abundant number? So you can just write here all the factors of 18. So the number which completely divide 18 are the factors of 18, and the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. These are the factors of 18. This 18 is the improper factor and these 5 are the proper factors of 18. So the sum of proper factor is 1 plus 2, 3, 3, 6, 6, 12 and 9, 21. The sum of all the proper factors of 18 is 21, which is greater than the number. That's why this 18 is also an abundant number. Now you can take the factors of 20. So the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. So this 20 is the improper factor and these 5 are the proper factors, and the sum of these 5 proper factor is 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 10. So 1, 4, 3, 3 or 4, 7 and 12, 22. The sum is 22 and 22 is greater than 20. That's why this 20 is also an abundant number. So the right answer of this particular question is all. So 12 is an abundant number, 18 is also an abundant number and 20 is also an abundant number. So what are abundant number? When the sum of all the proper factors of any number just greater than the number, then the numbers are called abundant number. When the sum of all the proper factor is equal to, hi Rahul, when the sum of all the factor is equal to number itself, then number is called perfect number. When the sum of all the proper factor less than the number, then the number is called deficit number. Next question we have. So the right answer of this question number 192 is all. So question was saying that which of the following is an abundant number. So we have already discussed that any number whose proper factor sum is just greater than the number, then the number is called abundant number. Next question number 193. Yesterday we don't have a class. We didn't have a class yesterday. So today we will have a class, Ishita. Today at 10 p.m. we will have a class and we are going to discuss about the prime numbers. So today 10 p.m. we will have a class on the job factory. द जॉब फैक्ट्री चैनल. सो टुडे वी हैव अ क्लास. तो इशिता साइका कल हमारी क्लास नहीं हुई थी बट आज हमारी क्लास होगी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 193. क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग दैट स्मॉलेस्ट abundant number is. We have already covered this. 9 is not an abundant number because the factors of 9 are 1, 2, 1, 3 and 9, and the sum of proper factor is only 4. That's why it's a deficit number. 8, the proper factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8, and proper factor sum is only 7. That's why this is also the deficit number. And 10, the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5 and 10, and the sum of proper factor is only 8. The sum is 8. That's why this also the deficit number. So smallest abundant number is 12. Smallest abundant number is 12. So just write it down. Smallest perfect number was, we have already discussed in our yesterday session. Smallest perfect number is 6. And smallest abundant number is just double of 6, that means 12. And smallest deficit number is 1. Smallest deficit number is 1. Just remember these numbers. Next question we have question number 194. Smallest deficit number is. Hi Prasanjit. So 1 is the deficit number, 2 is also a deficit number, 3 is also a deficit number, 4 is also the deficit number, because 1 has only one factor. And this is improper factor. Number itself is called improper factor. So 1 has only one factor and it is improper factor, right? So the sum of proper, actually 1 don't have any proper factor. That's why it is a deficit number. 2 is also a deficit number because every prime number is a deficit number, because 2 has only two factor, 1 and 2, and this 1 is the proper factor and number itself is improper factor. So the sum of proper factor of 2 is also 1, and 3 is also a prime number, and I have already told you that all the prime numbers are deficit number. So this is also a deficit number, and this 4 is also a deficit number. 1, 2 and 4, the sum of proper factor is only 3. So here smallest is 1. Next question. So smallest perfect number is 6, smallest abundant number is 12, and smallest deficit number is 1. Next question on your screen, question number 195. Which of the following is a deficit number? So we have already covered that 4 is a deficit number, 8 is also a deficit number, and 9 is also a deficit number. From 1 to 12, we have, from, just remember this guys, from 1, right answer Rahul Chaudhary, absolute right answer you have given. 1 is the smaller deficit number. So just remember, from 1 to 12, 6 is the smallest perfect number. 6 is only the perfect number, and 12 is only the abundant number. From 1 to 12, 6 is only perfect number and 12 is only abundant number. All other number are like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11. These all are deficit number. From 1 to 12, we have only one perfect number, that is 6, and we have only one abundant number, that is 12. All other numbers are deficit number. So 4 is deficit, 8 is deficit, and 9 is also a deficit number. So the correct answer of this question number 195 is all. The right answer is all. Next question on your screen. Now we have triangular number. Now I hope you have clear the concept related to abundant number, you have clear the concept related to deficit number, perfect number. Now next number we have triangular number. The next topic is triangular number. So what are triangular numbers? A number that can make a triangular dot pattern. The number that can make a triangular dot pattern, right? So what is the value of a number? We have to just take that number of time dot, right? For example, previous session, right? Rahul Chaudhary So the class for number system we will take today at 10 PM on the Job Factory YouTube channel. जॉब फैक्ट्री यूट्यूब चैनल पे आज हमारी क्लास होगी प्राइम नंबर की रात में 10 बजे। कल कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी जिसकी वजह से नहीं हुई थी, बट टुडे डेफिनेटली वी विल टेक द क्लास। इज दिस ओके राहुल? सो व्हेनेवर वी हैव एनी नंबर्स, राइट, व्हेनेवर इफ वी हैव वन, so one has only one dot, so this one dot cannot be make a triangular pattern, right? Next we have number 2, so just take 2 dots. So if we are taking 2 dots, so 2 dots also cannot be represent a triangle. Now when we take 3 dots, 1 2 and 3, so these 3 dots can form a triangular pattern. These 3 dots can make a triangular pattern. That's why the smallest triangular number is 3. Now if you take 4, 4 also cannot form a triangular pattern, right? If you take 5, 5 again cannot form a triangular, 5 can make a triangle, cannot form a triangular pattern. Next number is 6, 6 can make a triangular pattern, right? So what are triangular number? A number that can make a triangular dot pattern is called a triangular number. So the smallest triangular number is 3. So 3 is the smallest triangular number. Then we have 1, 3. Then we have 6. After that we have 10. So the formula of finding any triangular number, the formula for finding any triangular number is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. So if you want to find out the first triangular number, if you want to find out the first triangular number, then the first triangular number would be, so this n is the first triangular number, right? So if you want to find out the first triangular number, so the value of n would be 1. So 1 into 1 plus 1 2 and divided by 2. So this 2 cancel out. So first triangular number is 1. The smallest triangular number is 1. Which of the following is a triangular number? So 1 is a triangular number, 3 is also a triangular number, and this 6 is also a triangular number. So all these are the triangular number. Clear? Next. Question number 119. Which of the following is a triangular number? So 2 is not a triangular number, 4 is also not a triangular number, and 9 is also not a triangular number, right? So the right answer is none. The right answer is none. Next question. Question number 199. Question is saying that which of the following is the sixth triangular number? So what is the formula for finding the sixth triangular number? So formula we have n into n plus 1 divided by 2. If you remember, this formula we already use, in number system when we were dealing with the natural numbers. So this was the formula for finding the sum of first n natural number. This formula we have already studied to find out the sum of first n natural number. So you can put here this formula, you can put the value, we have to find out the sixth natural number. So the value of n is 6. Just put the values in the formula and you will get the answer. So 6 plus 6 into 1 divided by 2. So this will give you 3, and 7 into 3 21. So the sixth triangular number is 21. That's great, Rahul. You have gave the correct answer. Question number 200. Which of the following is not a triangular number? Which of the following is not a triangular number? So 15 is a triangular number, 10 is a triangular number, 21 is also a triangular number. What about 30? What about 30? So how you can check? Just put the formula just like n into n plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 30. You have to just check by hit and trial method. So if you take n into n plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 30, then this will give you n square plus n is equal to 60. then n square plus n minus 60 is equal to 0. This will give you a quadratic equation. And now now you can solve with the help of quadratic equation. This will is equal to give you 0. Clear? So the right answer of this question is 30. Actually 30 is not a triangular number. First triangular number was 1, second triangular number was 3, then third triangular number was 6, then after that we have 10, then we have 15, then we have 21. So you can see here the pattern of triangular number. The pattern of triangular number. Here we have difference of 2, then we have difference 3, then we have difference 4, then we have difference 5, then we have difference 6. Now next we will have difference 7, that means next triangular number would be 28, right? Difference 7, 28, then we will have difference of 8, then the next triangular number would be 36. So with the help of this method you can find out, right? So the difference of two consecutive triangular number is form a pattern. The difference is 2, then difference is 3, then difference is 4. So you can see here. So we have 10, we have 15, we have 21, and we have 30, right? And before 10 we have 6, and before 6 we have 3, and before 3 we have 1. So here the difference is 2, then difference is 3, then difference is 4, then difference is 5, here difference is 6. So here the difference must be 7, but here the difference is 9. That's why this 30 is not the correct answer. Next question. Now that's all for this session. That's all for this today's session, in which we have discussed about the deficit number, the abundant number, and the triangular number. So in our next session, in our next video of this number system English course, we will deal with concept of factor. The next topic in number system is the concept of factor, and the concept of factor is one of the most important topic. So don't miss the session. So if you are new at this YouTube channel, please subscribe the channel, like the video, and share this video with your friend. Right? So we will meet again at 9 PM on the Job Factory YouTube channel, and in that particular session we are going to discuss about prime numbers, what are prime numbers, what are twin prime numbers, what are co-prime numbers, what are relatively prime numbers, and we will also discuss about different type of factors. Sir, reasoning class 1-2 ले लीजिए. I will try and will inform you. Rahul will inform you. Right, on this channel also, Learn with Mustafa, I will start reasoning soon. On this YouTube channel, Learn with Mustafa, I will start reasoning soon. So one request to all of you, please share this channel and like the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much all of you.